Hello, this is Bowblax here. Welcome back to more Mario Kart 8 Row 2. Pack 2 of DLC Mirror Mode. And time confirmation, it is 3:17 a.m. Last episode, we played the Egg Cup. And in this episode, we're going to play as a character no one ever plays as in Mario Kart, ever, that I've seen. Mario! No one plays as Mario. No one plays as Mario in Mario Kart because he's so bland. But today we're going to do the impossible and play Mario in Mario Kart. Let's go in the Steel Diver because, I don't know. And then these stupid metal wheels. I said we were going to do the metal wheels with something ridiculous, but you know, this kind of seems fitting. It actually kind of matches, so I don't know why I'm doing it. But we're gonna have a little airplane thing. It's gonna be like our little military comp, you know. By the way, this was recorded right after the Egg Cup, so my tired levels are at the exact same as it was the last episode, which is pretty fucking tired. Actually, I'm so tired that if you were to ask me what did I say last episode, I wouldn't remember. If you were to ask me what did I say in the last minute of recording this video, I wouldn't know. What did I say? I said, hello, this is Bowblax here, welcome back to more Mario Kart. We're gonna play as the guy no one plays, Mario, and that's all I said. I can't remember the rest. Oh yeah, and that this kart combo matches. Well, it was 1 minute, so I'm not that dumb. Oh god. Okay. Dude, sometimes when I'm recording these, especially with these past two cups, it's literally like a one-way like stream of like voice to mouth. There's no like thinking in between. You know that phrase like think before you speak, dummy. I'm not thinking. Like it's going straight to my mouth. You know, I'm not even reviewing any of the stuff I'm saying, and I usually do. So, there we go. I'm just fucking whatever. I had a tiny bit of, while the video was rendering, which was only like 2 minutes or whatever, I was thinking of stuff to say in this episode, and I had like a list of like 2 things, I think, and I only remembered half of one, which was the one I just talked about, and then I don't remember. That's the joys of recording as at 3 a.m. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, fuck. It's an excuse, but it's a valid one, and I'm gonna keep making it. Why did I just spawn with 2 red shells instead of 3? Okay, I wanna, like, slow down the footage there. Did I, like, lose one right away, or did it actually spawn me with 2? I'm pretty sure I lost one right away, but it must have been fucking fast because I didn't notice it. Although my reaction times aren't probably the smoothest with the time and the circumstances of stuff. So yeah, Wario's Gold Mine. This track looks a lot more beautiful than in the Wii, just kind of the same way that Moo Moo Meadows does in what was another Wii track. I talked about it in oh, that is in a pit. I never even knew. I talked about it in another video that was recent that had a Wii course. What was it? Grumble Volcano, yes. Where Mario Kart 8 has a cartoony, realistic look like Brawl, and then Mario Kart Wii has a cartoony look like Smash 4. So yeah, they did that to it. They made the minecarts not obstacles anymore, and I can bash into them, and that's pretty cool. I like it when they add anti-gravity to retro courses. It breathes new life into them. Wasn't my most favorite course in Mario Kart Wii, to be honest. I think the best Mario Kart Wii remakes they did were at Mario Kart 7. So they like ran out of good ones, kind of. But yeah, because like my favorite courses in that game, like my 2 favorite courses in that game is literally Koopa Cape and Maple Tree Away. But those were remade right away in Mario Kart 7. Which is why it's probably my favorite in terms of track selection. Because Maple Tree Away and Koopa Cape are like my favorite Mario, pretty much my favorite Mario courses of all time. A couple of them, because Again, I'm nostalgic for Mario Kart Wii, even though most of my nostalgia comes from GameCube. The one main, like, GameCube title, like, I had the main, Mario GameCube game, I had the main Zelda GameCube game, and I have nostalgia for Wind Waker, I just still don't like the game at all. It's not good nostalgia. I don't like Wind Waker, if you didn't know. Among other games that people love, like, I think Shovel Knight is very mediocre and extremely overrated. People will crucify me for that, but that's my opinion. People, when I am on stream, people are like, hey, I state my opinions, and then people are like, oh my god, Bowblax, I hate you, and I'm like, okay, because I say stuff like Twilight Princess is bad, and it's like, okay, speaking of what I was saying at the beginning of this race, tracks remade in Mario Kart 7, this track was remade in Mario Kart 7, and like, a couple of years later, they make the track again, which I don't mind, because this actually... I know I said I hate simplistic tracks. Again, this one, unlike Yoshi Circuit, doesn't overstay its welcome. And I really like the design of the turns. It's a really hard track. And it's probably the track I'm best at in the whole game. Along with Yoshi Valley, I think I'm pretty good at that. The reason I'm sucking balls right now is because holy crap, what I'm trying to say. I play on bikes. Sports bikes to be specific, mostly like the Hylian bike, the Yoshi bike, and stuff like that. So I'm not really used to the drifting, so the turns are kind of wonky for me. But I'm getting used to it because I've been playing a damn lot of karts in this series. I hate that they removed the wings on the blue shell because now they can hit other people along the way, and it's annoying as fuck! Okay. Why do those hills in the background look like giant dildos? A 12-year-old hasn't made that joke before, Mario. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Disclaimer, I'm not 12. Please shut up. Okay. Go! I'm 5th place! Yay! What the fuck? It's so late. Why am I even... Oh, this commentary is not real! This is horrible. This is a train wreck. You guys are seeing a train literally, like, explode in front of your eyes. It's a pretty amazing sight. I just knocked my controller a little bit on the microphone. I'm going almost as crazy as I did in, Kaiser Mario, 64 episode 5, but not so crazy. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. It's on my channel, Kaiser Mario 64 without save states. Pretty fun series so far. I'd advise you check it out. I took a lot of editing work in episode 5. And actually, fun fact of that is that I recorded episode 4, 5, and 6 all in the same, like, day for that game. But I just haven't uploaded it because I've been uploading this! So, for all you Kaiser Mario 64 fans, haha, Mario Kart bitches with this horrible commentary. Whoa! Don't worry, the day after this goes up, which would be the 23rd, I'm gonna start working on episode 10 of Sunshine Race. And I'm gonna start working on episode 6 of Kaiser Mario. So do not worry. That is gonna continue right after this is done. So yeah. Hopefully I can get some more daily uploads in April. It actually feels really good to do daily uploads, even though the view count is kind of like on the low side, just because more people view if you let like a video sit there for a long time. Because they're like, oh yeah, what's the newest Bowblax video? And they're like, oh yeah, there isn't a new one, let's just rewatch the previous one. Or they have enough time to check out the newest one, but this is a little rushed. It's an experiment, so I don't mind, but you know. It still feels pretty good to do daily uploads because it feels like I'm putting out consistent content. And really, to be honest, I know this kind of sounds a little cheesy because obviously people care about views and I do as well. But I feel like I put more value in comments than views. Like, for example, my Pikmin discussion videos have like 2K views, right? But the Sunshine videos, like the first one only has like 700, and most of the ones after that have like 100 to 200, which is still really good views. But the comments, there's less comments in the discussion video, even though there is a lot of pretty interesting comments on the Pikmin discussion videos. And there's more comments on the race, and I kind of enjoy the comments on the race a little more, so like, I think the race, in my opinion, is more successful than the than the Pikmin speculation videos, despite Pikmin speculation videos having like, what is it, like 10 times more views. So yeah, that's just my opinion on things. So thank you guys so much for commenting. I'm gonna shout out a little bit of commenters. The Creepypasta guy, you make awesome comments. The Golden Triforce dude, I don't know if there's anything after that. You're pretty awesome as well. Dr. Who the Fuck, you're awesome. And those are the 3 main commenters. There's other people in the other videos, but yeah. Little shout outs for you guys. Mwah, mwah. Love ya, love ya. And by the way, the track I thought that was the worst in the game that I was talking about last episode in the Egg Cup was the one we just did, Ice Ice Outpost. Sorry I didn't talk about it that much, but honestly I don't want to talk about it. It's a pretty shitty course in my opinion. The reason being is mainly because of I just hate the course design. Let's just leave it at that so I can talk about the awesome Hyrulean track. Has a lot of references to specific Zelda games, like it has the... Excuse me. It has the guards from Spear Tracks in Legend of Zelda Spear Tracks in the background along with the toads waving. It has the temp chamber from Wind Waker. It has the actual castle design, I think, from Twilight Princess. I'm just guessing. I think it's roughly like Twilight Princess. I don't know. Maybe it's more like Ocarina of Time. I don't know. It doesn't really resemble any castle that I can really remember specifically in Zelda. But I know the room in there kind of looks like the room where the Master Sword is in Wind Waker. And it has the Deku Bubbles from Skyward Sword and the keys from Skyward Sword. There's like the little Skyward Sword section around the end here. The little forest of Skyward Sword goodness. So yeah. Pretty cool that they reference Spear Tracks, because that's a pretty underrated Zelda game in my opinion, and it's actually one of my favorites. I talked about this in a Bobbery, You know I'm tired when I call Bobber18 Bobbery. I may have to do that on purpose later on, but anyways, we did Mario Galaxy co-coms. Again, you can check that out on Bobber18. I think it was, I don't remember what numbers they were, but it says in the title featuring Bowblax, so you can see. Anyways, in one of the episodes, I think it was the one where we do the lava galaxy, the melty molten galaxy or whatever. We talk about our favorite Zelda games in order, and I think I can remember them, but I don't know, I'm pretty tired. For 3D Zelda, worst, Wind Waker. Second worst, Twilight Princess. After that, it is Skyward Sword, then Ocarina of Time, then Majora's Mask is my order for 3D Zeldas. My order for 2D Zeldas, there's some 2D Zeldas missing because I haven't played them, disclaimer. Zelda 1 is at the bottom, then Link to the Past, then Minish Cap, then Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, then A Link Between Worlds. The reason that Phantom Hourglass is above Spirit Tracks is, I think, because of pure nostalgia. I've played that game more times in a row. I think it's the Zelda game I played the most. It's just because of nostalgia. I think overall, and I like the sailing better than the train tracking, but they're both like really close because they're basically like direct sequels of each other. They're both really good games. And then A Link Between Worlds is above that just because like the design of it compared to all the other Zelda games, how innovative it is, and like how you can do stuff non-linearly like in the first Zelda and everything. It's just, and the stamina meters. It did. I don't have like any nostalgia for it, but personally, I just think it's a really well-designed game, and it improved a lot on the Zelda series in general, so that is why I think A Link Between Worlds is the best 2D Zelda right after the DS Zeldas, and Majora's Mask is the best 3D Zelda. I didn't explain why, but that is the case. especially the 3DS version. You should pick that up if you haven't already. Anyways, now that I'm done advertising for Nintendo. In the next episode, we're gonna do the Pack 2 of DLC, the thing we've been waiting for the entire time we've been doing the series. And we're gonna do it blind, hopefully at 3 AM if I get the code by then, or the download or whatever. Anyways, see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for watching so far. I love y'all. Mwah. I don't want to stop recording because I love you so much, but I'm going to stop recording because then I will take so much time out of your lives and I'm running out of disk space. Shit. I need to stop before this corrupts.